Peldor Joy, everyone, and welcome to the Unimatrix Zero channel on YouTube. I'm Phil Manuel, and this is Steven Gedzik. And the purpose of this channel is to show our love for Star Trek, and we do that through reactionary videos. Steve, go ahead and elaborate on that, if you will.
Sure. So Phil and I have known each other for a very long time. We've known each other since high school, and we had a lot in common. And of all the things we had in common, Star Trek was the one thing that was like a glue. It was like an adhesive that kept our friendship together after all these years. And back then, we lived in the same state, so we were able to go through season after season, show after show together in the same space, and enjoy it together. And we have not done that since that time. It's been 20 years, and we had never taken the time to do that again. So we thought we would do that through our YouTube channel here, and we would record our reactions so anyone who wants to watch can enjoy it with us. And the first season or the first series that we'll be going through will be Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Now, go ahead and elaborate, Steve, why we're doing Star Trek The Next Generation specifically.
Well, that's where that when we first met, we started becoming friends. That was the only show that I watched. I mean, that was we're going back to the '90s here. Uh, DS9 just started. It was airing on TV at that time. It wasn't even finished yet, and so all I knew was Star Trek because I watched it with my dad as a kid, and you watched it with your dad as a kid, and that's really all I knew. And then the movies, of course.
Mhm.
So I didn't there wasn't really much else out there at that time. I didn't really I'd seen the original series episodes here and there, but I was all about Next Generation, and um, yeah, I had a very special place for it. But as time went on, and I started watching other ones, I definitely grew to love the other ones as much. I love DS9 now. I never thought I'd be saying this, but I love DS9 just as much as Next Generation. But yeah, that's um that's pretty much the history of it. Yeah.
I know. Just going back through when I had shown you Deep Space Nine virtually for the first time, you weren't
Yeah.
as receptive to it, but we were all in different
Mhm.
points in our lives, and the way we interpreted certain things was different. And like we're
Yeah.
just different. We're more mature now, and it was a mature TV series.
Mhm.
But we'll start off with Next Generation, as Steve just said. So if you would like to take the journey with us, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And if you wanted to go ahead and contact us through social media, you can reach me at Phildo7PT9, which is also in the description below. And how can we get a hold of you, Steve?
You can find me on X at real Steve Gedzik. You can also go to teacup.press/contact. That's my personal homepage, and reach me there as well.
Wonderful. So, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the first episode.